Sonic Summer Nights, kind of like May / end of year bash.
End of year bash in May. Yeah.
That was with Dale Brown here. So Dale won the May show. So you get the 35
Chevy 3-window coupe.
Yep, Chevy 3-window coupe. So tell us a little bit about that.
To start with, it's a dream come true. I had the car for 30 years before I ever got to start on it. And when we finally got started on it, took 8 years to build it.
Yeah.
From the beginning. Vintage Fabrication, friends of mine, they did most of the build, they did all the build, except for the few little things I did. And I took my folder to Bobby that I had been accumulating for 30 years on how I wanted to build this car, and laid all my plans out, so. But in the end, we wound up, it has 2 3/4 inch chop. Closer. That's what the girl at the picnic said. And has a 2 3/4 inch chop. The rear wheel wells have been raised up 3 inches. We changed the radius of that to get bigger, fatter tires in there and get the body lower on the frame. It's been channeled over the frame 4 inches. Bobby and them, they built a custom frame for it from scratch, and because we knew the length we wanted the car and all the things we were doing, so he made the frame to accommodate that. We used 37 Hudson grill, which gives it a salt flat.
Yeah, it's got that kind of look to it. Yeah.
Things that they do, like the hood's handmade. One-off handmade hood and just amazing stuff that they do there. And
they built all that stuff as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, where are they out of?
Independence, Missouri.
Really? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
So I actually live about 2 miles from his shop.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah.
Easy to keep an eye on it, huh?
And him and I have been friends for a long 40 years probably.
Yeah.
We laugh that we back in the day, before we had the internet and all this, all you had was the classifieds. So we tell people we met through the classifieds. So
that's good stuff.
What color is that?
It is satin slate gray, they call it. I got that. When you're trying to pick a color for a car, that's one of the hardest decisions for me, anyway.
Yeah.
And so I was struggling with what color. We actually had it painted once, and the guy did such a horrible job. I won't mention his shop. And that I had to have it repainted. A guy named Michael Mecklin out of Blue Springs, Missouri, did the repaint on it. And did a beautiful job.
That's a beautiful paint job.
Thank you. Yes. And he gets the credit for that. But so when I was trying to decide what color to paint it, one day I was out in the shop, had the car out in the coupe out in the sun, and Kathy had just bought a brand new car, 2022 Buick Envision, and it was that color, that satin slate gray.
Yeah.
And she just pulled it up in the driveway. It's a nice sunny day. She just washed it. It was shining, and I'm about 6 beers into a 12-pack, and I'm looking at her car, and I'm looking at the coupe, and I think I might have just found my color.
Just figured it out. Just
So,
like that.
But it's just a stock GM color, nothing.
Yeah, really?
Only change we made to it was I asked Michael, I thought the metal flake was a little large in it, and so he put a finer metal flake in it.
Gotcha.
But other than that, it's the same
kind
color.
of toned down a little bit. Yeah.
I see.
It's a beautiful car. What's the power plant in it?
396.
Yeah.
It's a little motor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little,
little
one.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Driscoll called it.
Yeah.
And but really, one of the things about the motor that's a highlight for me, the valve covers. A friend of mine in Wichita come up with that idea of cutting out the center of a small block valve cover where the script is and welded it into a big block valve cover. And he had done one, had it hanging up in his shop, and for years I'd go over there and I just then finally one day I go over and he had made me one.
Yeah.
So I hung it up in my shop, and when we got ready to build that car, I went to him and I said, "Are you ever going to use that idea on a car?" He goes, "No, I just thought it was cool."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, if you don't care, I'm going to put a big block in mine. I want to use that." And he goes, "Yeah, go ahead." So
it worked out good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
getting a big block in that, that's a small car for a big block.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they're pretty tight.
it's in there tight. We had to recess the firewall 4 inches, just to have room. And fortunate that, when you look at the car, you think it's small and it would be cramped inside. There's really pretty roomy inside.
Yeah.
Lots of leg room. And I'm not a very tall guy. And I have the seat. It'll go back another 4 inches.
Oh, wow.
Past where I have it.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And my buddy Bobby Schumacher, he's taller like you, and he'll drive it, and I'll have to readjust the seat.
You think you'd ever drive this car on a longer trip, like to cruising the coast or something?
I want to do the Cruise the Coast next year.
Really?
Yeah, we can't do it this year. We've got some other things going on, but yeah, next year I'd love to do that.
We need to make a
I would
plan.
say we're going to go next year, right?
We plan to as well.
We go every year. We didn't get to go this year because we were busy, but it's so much fun down there.
Is it?
Yeah.
The folks, Ben and Christy, wasn't that her name?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Crystal, yes.
Crystal, yeah, and I had seen their stickers on their car,
Yeah.
and I quizzed them about. I'd never heard about it until then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be really big in the power tour, and it's like a full-time job on the power tour. It's hard enough, driving and hustling all the time. And then we met some people who had been cruising the coast, and they're like, "Oh, you should go." And it's like 90 miles of oceanfront that there's a party in every town. It's fun.
I can't wait.
We don't even do the event. We just go down there and stay, and then we go eat, and Holly dances for bands, and it's a good time.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We just need to get a big Sonic Summer Nights group and just go down.
There you go.
There's
Yeah.
so many people that want to, that go to our show that want to go to it. So
Well, I'm hoping between now and then, you ask about long trips. Of course, this thing's got a trunk that's about the size of this,
yeah.
And so you don't get much in there, but we're working on a trailer.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
we-
plan to drive it the whole way down? Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, we drive our junk. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that's part of the trip going down there. And like we roll in this gas station one time, and these like 3 cars come flying up. Was Mississippi. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and Amy's like, "I'm getting ready to get robbed." And they're just like, "Oh, hey, check." They're like, pop the hood and like checking stuff out, and yeah.
So
Nice, enjoyable time.
can't wait. Well, now coming down here, we've trailered our car every time coming down here, but every time we've had people with us. Like,
Right, yeah.
Kathy has a brother that had some issues.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
had doctor's
I'd
appointments.
say you kind of had some little
Yeah.
rough area there.
Yeah, and then yesterday our grandson came down.
Cool. Yeah.
How old's he?
14. So
Which one's he claiming? Which car?
well, he's not claiming anything yet. He's kind of new to the car scene,
Yeah.
and I got a little bit tickled at him yesterday because he rode into the Sonic Summer Nights with me.
Oh, cool.
Well, when we were coming down DeKalb, he goes, "So, Grandpa, is this thing fast?" Well, that was.
It's a 396 and a soda can.
Don't ask Grandpa that because I would love to show you, and I
Yeah.
did.
Bet he got a kick out of that.
We just
then,
stopped in the
yeah.
middle of DeKalb, and I.
That's cool.
I said, "What do you think?" He goes, "It's fast."
That's neat. Well, and being 14 and rolling in a car like that to an event,
Yeah.
that size. That's
And I got
pretty fun
tickled
for
at him too. Every little bit, he'd go sit in the car.
Yeah.
Just.
Kind of look around like, yeah, this is ours.
Yeah,
That's
so.
neat. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I have a young our youngest granddaughter. Her name's Sophia, and she's a little gearhead. And she also races soapbox derby. Been to the world championships in soapbox derby twice.
Wow.
Which you have to qualify to even go to something like that. But anyway, she tells all the other grandkids, "Don't even think about it. That car's mine when something happens to Grandpa."
That's it. She's already planning, huh?
Yeah, she's already laid claim to
Yeah,
it. So.
that's pretty cool.
What other kind of cars do you have?
I've got a 36 Chevy pickup, and I know what you're going to ask me about, the war car.
We're getting there.
Well, I like those.
Yeah. And so, I got a 36 Chevy pickup we're working on. I have a Model A truck that's, a lot of people try to classify it as a rat rod. It's not. It has the patina like a rat rod.
Yeah.
But it has a really nice
Original.
It was built by Seabird custom shops up in Nebraska. So the frame is all slick and Pete and Jake stuff, and
Nice.
the good stuff. And
Yeah.
then it just has a patina body and it's nice because you can drive it and not worry about it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Somebody comes up and leans on it.
Like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they lean on the coupe. I get a little tense.
Yeah. Hard to walk away from that one.
Yeah.
What was the one that you brought down in August that you had for sale?
That was the Model A.
That's that one. Yeah,
pickup.
gotcha. Nice.
I
yeah.
bought that a couple of years before we finished the coupe. I just got at that time I didn't have anything to drive.
Yeah.
And I was a little frustrated. So the coupe was taking too long. So I bought that to have something to drive in.
Yeah.
between.
How long does it take to build a top caliber vehicle like that?
It took us 8 years to do this one.
You hear that, Amy? 8 years.
8 years.
She's like, it should be 8 months, Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can build a human being in 9.
She expects results, and she's like, "Oh, so it'll be ready next week?" Like, no, it's in a million pieces.
But side note, Corey did tell her it would be ready. So
Oh, yeah.
got to make promises.
I mean, I bet Darren's not here because he's working on his truck.
I bet
that's what he's doing.
I bet he is. I bet it'll be at I bet October 18th, Super Cruise with Daryl Bias. I bet it'll be there.
Yeah.
I remember that conversation in May.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was going to be done for end of year bash, and
Yep.
it's going to be done for August, and
I don't think anything's happened on that truck since then.
He
Probably
loaded
still
it.
sitting on the trailer.
So,
sure we'll get a message. Sorry I didn't make it. We're working on the truck all day.
Yeah.
So.
What
I also have a sedan delivery, 35 Chevy sedan delivery, and it's we've never done anything with it. I've had it a long time. That's the one I found behind a whorehouse.
yeah.
And I wasn't a customer. I was there replacing a piece of glass.
So we say.
Yeah.
So you're a glass man by trade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was Union 558 in Kansas City for 40 years and put glass in high-rise and commercial buildings. And
You're not old enough to be retired, are you?
69.
That's
I bet.
crazy. You got such good genes.
Thank you.
Must be,
Thank
Yeah.
must be Levi's.
So my dad's 94 and he's still with us and
Really?
doing
Yeah.
good. So yeah,
So, yeah. You got a long time before the granddaughter's going to get that car. Then
I hope so.
she'll be building the whore car, so she can have something to drive. She's
Exactly.
like, well, Grandpa ain't going nowhere. So.
Yeah, so gotta do something.
That's right. What the glass? Tell us about the interior, the windows on the inside of that car, because they're pretty unique.
I come up with a design when, of course, this car, and I've got pictures of it. It was a rag when I started with it, and so all of the regulators and window parts interior were either gone or junk.
Yeah.
And so your first thought is we'll just put electric windows in it. And the more I thought about that, the more I didn't like that idea. So I come up with my own design where you actually have a bar has notches where you can put it whatever amount of opening you want in the glass. And
I like that. Yeah.
And
It's one of my favorite things about that car, I think.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And when I come up with that idea, I thought, man, this will be so simple.
Like I'm a glass guy. This
Yeah,
is easy.
I'll do this, and it won't take but a little bit.
Costs 3 times as much as going electric.
Well, I don't know about the cost.
He's like, if you figure your time.
The time, yeah, because it took me 2 weeks. I worked on it every day, 2 weeks on the driver's window,
Just the driver's window.
trying to get it right. I mean, every design I come up with, it would be wonky or it'd bind up or do,
And a
just
car like that, it's got to be perfect.
Right.
There's $6,000 in labor in the windows.
at least. And I mean, that's if a glazer did it. Now, if an ironworker did it, that's a whole different story. But yeah, 2 weeks to do the one. And I had a friend that was there, and I told him, I said, I'm just about ready to give up and just put electric windows in it. And be
Yeah.
done with it, And he goes, so you're a quitter?
Oh.
Yeah. So, and it just so happened that the very next day I hit on a combination
Oh, really?
that worked really, really well.
Yeah.
And so yeah, 2 weeks to do the driver's door, 4 hours to do the passenger door.
So once you got the recipe down, it was
It was easy
good to
after
go.
that, yeah.
That's awesome. That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, and then we've got the pop-up roof deal, and a lot of people look at that and they don't realize the amount of work that goes into something like that, because it's just like your trunk. You have to build a lip, to catch the rain, and then we weeped everything out of the A pillar down. So,
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of fabrication there.
Yeah. Vintage did the chop and everything on it too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that did the roof. And,
Yeah. All that.
yeah. So
Jeez.
yeah,
That's some insane work into it. What? How did you hear about Sonic Summer Nights and come across it?
Believe it or not, I was upset with some friends and relatives. I was looking through Facebook in April, and I seen just one of you guys' posts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. And then I get to checking in. This thing's been going on for a while, and nobody's told me about it. So I told Kathy, I said, we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to that.
Because Kathy's from Versailles originally,
Yes,
correct?
her family is here. And,
so all the family knew about it.
oh, yeah. Nobody said a word.
And they knew you were a car guy.
Yeah, nobody said a word. And I have friends that are car guys
Yeah.
here. Nobody told me. So
I like that you come down because, Sonic brings a crowd of people from all over, really, and just seeing the different cars, from Kansas City, from different areas.
Yeah.
It ain't just the same stuff all the time. Like, there was probably 15 or 20 new cars last night that I'd never seen before.
Well, what's crazy, I was talking to the guy from that had the Volkswagen bus, the yellow one. If you've seen it or
I've
not,
seen it.
but-
It's cool.
Oh, it's a beautiful building. I was like, where are you from? Oh, Sunrise Beach, just right down the road. I was like, you've never been here? He's like, no. I was like, how long have you had this thing? No, 1998.
Yeah.
Just, Never
that
brought it up,
crazy?
you know. And then that 69 Camaro that was there, he's from Dixon, Missouri, so about an hour, you know. So everybody's, it's just interesting the stuff that's out there that you know, maybe it's 2 hours away, maybe it's 20 minutes down the road that, you know, just, but always brings, like you're saying, just a different variety of stuff.
Yeah. But we were able to make it to all but one this summer.
Yeah, yeah.
I had one, there was one weekend I was sick. So
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
couldn't make
remember
it,
feeling
but
that was that June?
that was the second one.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was the Bigfoot show. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So
But yeah.
enjoyed seeing Daddy Dave in the first one.
Yeah.
And then you guys had the trophy signed by him.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
cool.
That was neat.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Now there was it's been, we try to, like, every year we're trying to bring, you know, different people out and different variety and stuff like that. And I feel like this year we hit a lot of different variety of stuff because, you know, not everybody's into the street outlaw guys and Discovery and all that. So it's kind of cool to have, you know, like the Bigfoot and then the HRA car and stuff like that. So kind of changes it up a bit. So
One of the fun things we did too with Daddy Dave, I have pictures on my phone, of course. My grandson, he'll be 16 next month.
yeah.
And but we went to a car show up in Kansas City when he was like 5. Okay. And Daddy Dave was there with Goliath
Yeah.
and all that. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
And I had bought Carter a Goliath hat. Well, Daddy Dave signed it for him. And he goes, "Hey, you want to sit in the car?"
Yeah.
You know, and of course, Carter's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
5-year-old kid, he gets to sit in the car. I'm thinking, Grandpa would like to sit in the car,
Right.
you know. And so anyway, with Carter, when he was here in May, he's 15 now, and so I got to get a picture with him and Daddy Dave now, and him, you know, got the
Yeah.
pictures of him when he was
Yeah.
little. Well, Carter's bigger than Daddy Dave is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's kind of cool.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah.
My son-in-law took and put them together and posted them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
so.
neat. You guys hit a lot of events throughout the year?
We've been to a lot this
Have you?
summer. Yeah,
Nice.
we've been 5 different states. A couple weekends ago, we were at the Triple Crown down at the Nashville Speedway.
Oh, wow.
That's an amazing
Yeah.
event. And
Is that the one you guys get out on the racetrack and
you can.
Yeah.
We didn't do it there
Yeah.
this time, but one of the things cool about there, if you want your car to be judged for awards, you park down on pit road.
Okay.
So anyway, we get there and we go down and park, and cars just kept coming in and coming in and coming in. I bet there was 500 cars
Really?
that were
Getting judged.
vying for 25 awards.
Wow.
And
That's pretty cool.
And out of that 500 cars, I bet 50 of them were $1 million plus cars.
Really?
Did you get any awards?
I did not.
No.
So that caliber stuff
Man.
is there.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know.
That's pretty
So,
incredible.
We did one of the. Of course, I think the Sonic Summer Nights is the best trophy we've gotten all year. But when we were down in Springfield, we got picked for pros pick down there, like 1,100, 1,200 cars, and they give out 4 pros picks. Those are your top awards.
Yeah.
And we got one of those.
That's cool.
And then we went to a little car show 2 weeks later, had 200 cars, and we couldn't get a top 20.
That'll humble you, won't it?
So it's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
you know?
that's how it is sometimes.
Do you have any words of encouragement for people that are about to give up on projects?
Yeah, keep digging. It's
said-
it's worth it in the end, you know.
Yeah.
You'd said that the hardest thing for you was picking the color, and I was immediately thinking, like, man, the hardest thing for me is money.
Well,
Like, all the stuff I like is cool. Like, so before when I started this, it's like, oh yeah, let's plate the frame, you know, for $600, and now I'm like, oh yeah, built frame is $25,000, powder coated and assembled with giant brakes, and then so it's like it goes in stages.
and we faced that throughout the 8-year build.
For sure,
You know,
yeah.
there were times you just had to slow down a minute, you know, because
Yeah.
the finances weren't keeping up.
Yeah, pump the rate. Yeah, you can spend it way faster. And I mean, and you can literally spend as much as you want.
What just sucks when a project takes that long, though, I've noticed is you might change directions with it. So some of the parts you bought aren't going to jive.
Yeah.
Maybe not in your case, but
Not in my case because I
you knew. You had
I
the folder.
I knew exactly what I wanted and how I
You've been
wanted
building
it.
it for
Yeah.
building it in your mind for a while.
for
Yeah,
40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd the car come from?
Wichita, Kansas.
Gotcha. Yeah, you
Yeah.
bought it. What year?
84.
Gotcha. Yeah. So,
You've owned that car longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And another thing too, something you said there made me think. A guy asked me the other day. He goes, "So now that you've had it done, because it's been done a little over a year now," and he goes, "Now that it's done, is there anything you'd change?"
Yeah.
And I kind of thought about it for a minute, and I go, "Yeah, the price." the cost to build it. Yeah, I would like to.
What'd you pay for it in '84?
$1,500.
Yeah, which is a lot of money in '84. That's,
Yeah.
and it was pretty rough.
Oh,
when you got it.
extremely rough.
That was a lot of money in '84. I mean, you could get a '69 Camaro for what, 2,500?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like driving.
Yeah, you've had a '69 Camaro, haven't you?
Yep. Had
Yeah.
a '69 Camaro when I was young, and it's in the junkyard now. It got totaled out. Not my fault.
Yeah.
So, no, for real, I was sitting there dead still at a stop sign. The guy come screaming around the corner and totaled it out. I had just put a new motor in it. I'd put a 350 horse 350 in it.
Yep.
And I was able to sell the motor for what I had in it. And other than that, I didn't get
That was it.
It was it.
Oh,
I was just a
so
kid. All I had
frustrating,
was liability.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Yeah.
You're just trying to make it and look cool at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I've had a lot of cars over the years, different ones. I've had two different F100
Oh, cool.
pickups. One was a 53, one was a 56, 66 Chevelle, a Studebaker pickup.
That's cool. Yeah, some cool rides then. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so-
awesome. What got you into cars?
My uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big time car guy. And when I was young, I raced motorcycles for quite a while. And then when I got out of the motorcycles, it was just transitioned right in. I had to have something to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Yeah.
and transitioned right into cars.
Right into that. Yeah. A lot more expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt as much.
That's fair. That's a good trade-off. It's decent.
So,
That's awesome.
What kind of, I'm trying to determine what kind of guy you are here. Did you woods race or did you motocross?
motocross.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So you were flying like an eagle.
Yeah. And, I did it for 8 years, which is a long
Really?
career in motocross.
For sure, yeah.
And I had my fair share of success, and one of the things two memories that stick out the most. I broke my leg in '76. Well, it was a long recovery because I broke it in 3 places. And when the doctor released me, I had a brand new bike sitting in the garage ready to go, but I was paranoid about being out of shape.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the few times in my life I actually worked out and I ran, to try to.
Yeah, because I don't think people realize how exhausting it is.
It is.
I mean, to
Extremely
do that.
exhausting.
Yeah.
And so anyway, my first race back, and what you know about motocross, you got your first turn, and then all that. Well, come through the first turn, I'm in second place. There's a kid named Kravoski was ahead of me, and he was a local hot shoe. And I followed him the whole race, never could pass him. So we finished first and second. And if you know in motocross, you have 2 races, and then it's your combined finish.
Okay.
That determines the overall. And so in the second race, same thing, go through the first turn. He's ahead of me, I'm behind him. Well, back then we raced 20 minutes plus 2 laps. Well, I knew the race was winding down, and it was all I could do to keep up with him.
Yeah.
And we start to go down the back straightaway, and he throws his arms up like this and coasts off to the side. And I go back around, and that's when I got the 2 to go sign, and I went ahead and won the race. So I won the overall. And so after I always kept a jug of water on the tailgate of the truck because you're so hot when you're done.
Yeah.
And I just take it and dump it over me, So after I get cleaned up and cooled down a little bit, I go over to talk to him. He's sitting in a lawn chair with a wet towel around him, And I said, "So what broke?" He goes, "What?" And I go, "Obviously something on your bike broke. You just pulled off to the side." He goes, "Dude, I was so tired I couldn't hold onto the handlebars."
Oh, wow.
So, I didn't.
Like, this is it.
I didn't beat him because I was faster. I beat him because I outlasted him.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We did. We went to Vegas one time and did the road course, whatever. You can rent the Lamborghinis, GTRs, and all that stuff. And we did 10 laps in a GTR, and like my forearms, they were like so tight and on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I did not. I mean, couldn't imagine doing this for like the 24-hour deals and stuff like that. It's wild. Definitely a whole new respect for those guys.
I did some hair scrambles and stuff too back in the day. In Wichita, there's a racetrack north of town called Jeeps, and in February they would always have the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and it was a 6-hour race. Yeah, you rode motocross for 6 hours.
That's rough.
It is killer. Yeah, so,
That's crazy.
but,
That's awesome. What's so aside from cruising the coast, any other bucket list stuff that you're wanting to do?
Yeah, I want to go to the Gathering at the Rock we're not going to be able to go there this year, but I'd like to do it again
Yeah.
or do it next year. Let's see. Next spring, the good guys have an event at that same racetrack in Nashville.
Okay.
And that's where they vote on the Hot Rod of the Year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay? And so I want to go to that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to enter it.
Are you?
Yeah. And here again, I mean, you're competing against $1 million cars.
For sure. Yeah.
And I don't have any illusions of winning it, but there's usually 50 cars or so that enter that. And then they narrow it down to the final 8.
Yeah.
And then out of that, they pick the winner. And if I could just be a finalist,
Yeah.
I'd be thrilled.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
We'd be getting T-shirts made and everything, for sure. That'd be a big deal.
That'd be
Yeah?
pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be a big deal.
That'd be neat.
So when are the T-shirts going to be available for next year?
Well, I'm at the first show, so
the
we'll
first
do.
show?
Yep. So
He's got to wait that long.
I know.
gotta do
man.
You think the winners would get like a little different treatment, like they get
designs
options of pre-buy.
designs,
Yeah.
artwork, all that? Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
I'll talk to Wally.
There we go. Yeah, if you can talk to Wally, then we can do it. Yeah, we'll probably do three shirts again next year. So we kind of did the. I'm not even going to say the words because I'll mess it up. But it's the black shirt that we did this year. It was real detailed and stuff like that. My brother designed that shirt, and then Wally printed it, and then we did the 2 of the screen print shirts. So do 2 different styles. So honestly, I tell BW, I'm like, you're the T-shirt people. You pick the color. Like, they'll send me 4 or 5 different designs, and I'm like, yep, those 2 look good, and then we go from there as far as colors and what goes good together and all that stuff. So we'll have.
My buddy Bobby Schumacher that owns Vintage Fabrication, it was back in May, our car was on the cover of Modern Rotting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Well, Bobby, he told me, he says, the only thing better than that is to get it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Done
man,
deal.
you're getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's happened. So,
yeah. I think those 2 cars are going to look really good on all.
I think so, too.
The colors and everything. Yeah, and honestly, like, couldn't have been 2 better people. You guys, I mean, we've really enjoyed having you guys. Having you guys at all the events. So.
Appreciate that.
So the other winner, she went to leave. Her husband's working out of town. So her and her 3 kids go to leave. They might all have been hers. Maybe they were.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was her 2 kids, son and daughter, and then he had his girlfriend there.
Yeah, that's what it was. So there's 3 of them, and the car wouldn't start. The screen wasn't coming on for the Phytech. And so she's calling him, and she's like, oh, what do I do? And they're pulling, she's pulling wires apart trying to figure it out. And he's like, just hot wire the fuel pump. So she just wired the fuel pump direct, and it started. And she's like, all right, we're going. He's like, I think you should drive around the block first. And she's like, nope, we're going to Sonic. And she chunked her kids in there and took off. Showed up.
Yeah.
And she had said, she was like, yeah, we go out, we get in the car and hit the key and nothing.
Yeah, so that so some of the people that come to Sonic have that same
Same drive.
yeah, like
we ain't missing it.
Yes, that was cool.
Yeah.
And then she won, so that really,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she almost missed it. Like,
Yeah,
it had been
yeah.
very easy, and we do that in life on these projects. Darren, it's not here.
Where is he?
We just give up on them. You know what I mean? We're just like one little hiccup, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
nope, not
and
no more.
And it's sometimes it's not even the biggest hiccup. It's like it's just the straw that broke the back.
Yeah.
like, this is it.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, she pushes through. I mean, there's no quitting that girl.
yeah. Well, it's good that she made it. and she
Absolutely,
won,
yeah.
So
it was
they were really nice.
perfect ending to the story. Yeah, for
I
sure.
enjoyed talking to them.
Yeah.
It was July that they
Okay.
won. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And so got to know them then. They're
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
So next year, big things. Like it's gonna stay the same third Saturday of the month,
Yep.
and
Another awesome.
Travis
awesome
is-
lineup lined out.
he's already been working on some really high end people coming
Yep.
Cool.
to the
Trying to
show.
make
So
things happen again. So it should be. Everybody's like, "How you gonna top this year?" And like we hear that every year, and we try and just figure it out.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. So, yeah. So any changes to your car between?
I'm going to do a few things this winter. One thing, I have the transmission cools through the radiator right now.
Okay. Yep.
I want to change that
Yeah.
and have a separate cooler.
Like
just,
a Duraley or something on it, or just
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have those now where they have a fan
Yep.
on them and the whole bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm sure the raceshop.com sells those. How was it?
so we can talk.
Yeah, there you go.
So
so this next year, bring new projects. You're bringing that, and then
well, we're going to through the winter. We're going to work on Kathy's '36 Chevy pickup,
Nice.
and we're going to try to get. I would love to get it done. That would be a little optimistic, but
Yeah.
hey, there's only one way to do. It's like
There you
eating
go.
an elephant, one bite at a
One
time.
bite at a time.
Yeah.
Get it done. Yeah. Awesome.
So we'll do it. My granddaughter that races the soapbox derby, we're building her a new car. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah.
so we
The soapbox stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. And how old is she?
she's 11 now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Won't be long. You'll be building. She'll have something.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
It. So
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, just like that, there going to the World Championship, you have to when you go there. I mean, these are all top quality cars. They had to do a certain amount to even be there, be a champion, or have enough rally points. And so, yeah, I was real proud of her the first year we went there. There were 69 in her division, and she wound up 16th.
Wow.
And she was only 9.
That's pretty cool.
You know, she's racing against kids that were in their teenage kids. So I felt like she did.
Yeah,
did
that's phenomenal. Yeah, that's cool. Good deal. Awesome. Well, awesome. Again, thanks for coming. Thanks for bringing it out.
Thanks for coming twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been
Coming.
doing this.
Doing this twice.
Yeah, well,
People don't know we had difficulties with our equipment. So
we recorded this once already, but but no, now that you've won the overall, and what was the emotions after hearing your name called out?
shock to begin with, Now, we all think, I'd really like to win that, but you don't know until until you call the name.
Sure.
So, pleased.
Yeah, good.
To say the least.
That's awesome,
This has turned out to be one of my favorite events to come to this.
That's awesome to hear. We just try to put on the best event that we would love to attend, and family friendly, fun.
Your fireworks show last night was phenomenal.
Did you like that?
Oh man, it was cool.
Good.
Very, very
That's
cool.
one thing we take a lot of pride in. I was very excited to shoot those off.
Travis personally lit those fireworks
himself.
himself.
Yeah, me and Justin Rogers, just a couple torch lighters, walking through, and so.
Well, there was a couple times I thought it was over. Then they started going off again.
Well, so Corey was like, "Can you message her? Like, is there a way that you can let me know that we're about to the finale?" And I was like, "No. Just being over there, with everything going on." And I was like, "Here's what we'll do: we'll go, and then we'll stop, and then we'll light 2, and then we'll stop, and that'll give you time to get the drone up and get over there, and then we'll do the finale." So that was kind of the thought process. And whenever we stopped the second time and we tried to do a bigger pause, that's when we knew everybody thought it was over. And they were like, all right, now it's.
And I like that. It's almost like when you're watching a movie and you think it's over and there's like 10 more minutes left and it comes back on.
And it's like, oh, wow. So, but the finale was, it was awesome. So our fireworks guy takes very good care of us. So
it was cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So. Russell, you have any new projects for first of the year? When's the first Sonic? Is it in April or May?
May.
In May? You gonna have anything going?
Not by the first one, no.
Are you kidding me?
No, you might.
Well, if I don't, I promise you I'm going to have to find somewhere else to stay.
You're not going to have Square Body up there by then?
Oh, I'm talking about a new project.
Oh, a new project. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I got a 67 SS Chevy 2.
That he bought at Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, when did this happen?
Yeah, a guy walked up. He's like, hey, I got this car and painted it. And the guy passed away and his family doesn't want to continue with the project. And you interested in buying it? And as soon as he talked to Courtney. And as soon as he started talking to me about it, I'm like, I know a guy that wants a 67. And then he told me the price. And I was like, I think we're going to lock this down.
No joke.
And then I hollered at Russell, and he wasn't even looking for a car at this point. He wanted one, but he wasn't like actively looking, because timing's not there. And about like having a baby. And then next thing I know, he's like, yep, buying a 67 Nova, a basket case and all the pieces, like no rear end, no control arms, just like blown apart.
Yeah.
But it's all painted, ready to go.
Yeah, right, yeah. The hard part's out of the way.
Did you see that blue? I think it was a 66. Did you see that blue one that was there?
The
that
lowered
Chevy
one
too?
last night?
Yeah.
Yes, it was gorgeous.
Is that same color?
Really? Yeah, I seen him leaving, and I was like, "Oh, where was that at?" Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah. Side note: August, July. I don't remember. I think it was August. But Kenny Mel has the tree service, John's Tree Service. He was so he bought a Cadillac Blackwing a couple years ago, and the guy who owned it had passed away. And the family, was selling off all the stuff. And he's been a sponsor for us for a while. He parks directly across from the tent. And he showed up and he had a piece of paper just for sale written on a piece of paper. And he stuck it on the window. And I was like, oh, and he's always talked about selling it. He's like, just, if I sell it, I sell it. I don't really care, And so he just tossed it up on the windshield. And this kid walks by and he goes, that's my dad's car. And he was like, what? And he was like, that was my dad's car. And Kenny was like, no, this was, a guy who had passed away. He's like, no, that was my dad. He was like, and we had to sell everything. And he was, I want to say, I could be wrong. I want to say Kenny said they were coming down that weekend to finish the closing on their house. They live in Kansas City, and they were just passing through, and they stopped at the car show. Wow. And so he's like, we're selling our lake house this week, and I want to buy my dad's car back. And he was like, are you like serious? And he was like, yeah. He was like, take the for sale sign off of it. I'll call you next week. And Kenny called me 2 weeks later, and he was like, kid came and picked up the car. Kid was, I mean, he was in tears. He was like, we literally just randomly stopped by, and here's my dad's old car for sale. And so he
That's
he
awesome.
ended up buying it 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So
Very cool.
yeah, it's pretty neat story. So, but
So,
you
the last thing,
Go ahead.
I think we're gonna do like a donation for Darren's truck,
We should
like a GoFundMe thing.
like we should play the music, like the sad music, and
for
then
27 cents a day.
You can feed Darren's.
can you feed the motivation though?
That's good.
I think we're gonna have to go get the truck and finish it.
Probably, yeah. Just make it happen.
That's so sad.
I did hear about a car show that's coming up. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. It's at the end of September. I don't remember the exact date, but anyway, it's called Tilly May car show. It's up in Clarksburg, and if you can find information on it,
Yeah.
they were telling me about it, and what it is a fundraiser for animal shelter there.
Okay.
And how they judge is they put a bucket in front of every car, and at the end, whatever bucket has the most money, that's the winner.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I thought that was a
Yeah, that's
cool
neat.
premise.
I like that. Yeah,
so,
that's
yeah.
cool. I'll have to check into that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
so-
Good deal. Are you going to Boosted Barbecue in Kansas City, October 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, somewhere in that area? Is it Flying H?
You know, I hadn't heard about that. So.
I'm planning to go. So
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it'd be a fun trip. But
Okay.
yeah, it's Chris Jansen concert will be there. They're drag racing, car show, barbecue contest. Like it's a guy's day.
Because that sounds like the best of everything.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyways,
Yeah. So no, I'll check that out.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll keep in touch with you about it. But
Okay. Cool.
anything else?
Nope. I
pretty
think
well
it's
wraps it up. Another Sonic Summer Nights in the
yeah,
books.
good year. Nobody got arrested.
Yeah.
Nobody's car blew up at Sonic.
Yeah,
Maybe on the way there, but not there.
good year overall.
You did have one Mustang home, but
yeah,
yeah, I think it was good.
yeah, awesome. All right,
Well, thank you guys for
yeah,
putting it
thank you
on.
for
and
coming.
Thanks for
Appreciate you.
having me.
Thank
Yeah, I
you,
love
buddy.
it.
Yep.
Perfect.
It's Darren's song.
Is that the sad one?
Oh, so
It's Sarah McLaughlin, Angel, that she plays on the dog commercials.
That is perfect. So we
Hey, can we really put a picture of him out there in the truck?
So we are. Yeah, the end of the podcast.
Don't tell him.
Oh, I won't.
For 37 cents a day, we could rescue this truck.
That's good.
Perfect.
That is good.